to the French couple, ABACHKINA and Louis THAURON. A 17-year-old and 22-year-old, both skating and training in the U.S. They won a junior Grand Prix event last year, 8th at the World Junior Championships, and now looking to make their mark at the senior level here in this Olympic season.
One of several very promising young teams that have just made the move up from junior to senior, trying to establish their place in the pecking order at the senior level.
What is the biggest challenge when you make that move up from juniors to seniors? What's the biggest obstacle?
Well, when you make that move, now you're competing with people who are your idols, and that is a real mental challenge. To be out on practice sessions and warm-ups with teams that you've been watching on TV for the last several years and looking up to, and now you're competing against them. And so you just have to be strong and believe in yourself and try not to pay too much attention. Focus on what you can control, and they're doing a great job through their twizzle sequence. They actually train with Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, so they know what it's like to be on the same ice with some of the best in the world.
Solo abrázame, me basta tu mirada para comprender que tú te irás. Abrázame como si fuera ahora la primera vez, como si me quisieras hoy igual a que ayer. Abrázame.
Nice flow through this pattern style step sequence. Nice strength through the lift, jump into it, change of position, one leg exit for him. And into their rumba. Here's the Choctaw, deep forward inside, back outside, a little shaky on his back outside edge. Not the strongest we've seen there. Nice debut for these guys. Senior Grand Prix debut. They should be very happy with that.
Dealing with the nerves, the emotion, no doubt some anxiety, but ABACHKINA and Louis THAURON. A nice opening for the French couple. ABACHKINA, born in January of 2000, one of a rare handful of skaters at this event, actually born in the 2000s.
Wow. And really some beautiful qualities with this couple. Nice flow. When I say flow, I'm talking about the speed that they cover the ice and the way that their knees, they go up and down and they maintain this effortless speed. It doesn't look like they're trying too hard, and they're able to maintain their momentum without losing it in between each step. There's their coach, Igor Spielbond. Of course, the legendary Igor Spielbond, and Fabien Borzat, French champion. Here, right off the bat, nice choreography, good energy through their movement, sharp movement, dynamic movement. You can see this shot, their speed into their twizzles. Very nice. A little slow rotation, but unison is right on. Spacing stayed the same. It's very important that you're not moving around relative to your partner. You want to stay right in that same relationship. view of their blades. They don't want to be jumping. If the blade stops rotating, that is no longer a twizzle. It'll stop being counted. You have changing position. You want to be careful he's actually not holding her the same way. Her position needs to change, and his hold needs to change as well for that to count. And a nice ending.
Now, she was born in Russia. He was born in Paris. They trained together in Michigan, just about 25 miles northwest of Detroit. Of course, a very prominent figure skating epicenter.
Especially for ice dance. And again, here we're waiting for the tech panel to finish reviewing. Don't want them to look at too many things a second time. But usually they're checking to make sure they are able to award every point possible.
When you're the competitors, how much do you have a sense of what your score is going to be? How much do you feel it?
Well, at this point, I think it's a bit hard for them because they're so young and so new on the scene here at the senior level. So, of course, they know what they'd like to be getting, and you know, the more you compete, the more you have some precedent. You know kind of what to expect.
So a season's best will lift them into second place.